Vice Chief of Naval Staff Vice Admiral Sanjay Vatsayan has said that Indian Navy is aware that China is providing submarines and ships to Pakistan and is closely monitoring all developments to ensure maritime preparedness and safeguard national interests. The Vice Admiral made these remarks during a press conference called for the curtain raiser event of the Indian Navy's Swamlanban 2025. He added that the Indian Navy is working towards strengthening the country's defense systems, particularly anti-submarine warfare. And of course, I have my colleague.
ये तो फैक्ट है और हमें इसका पूरा जायज़ा है और हमें इसकी पूरी नॉलेज है कि वो उनको सबमरीन दे रहे हैं और सबमरीन इंडक्शन की शुरू हो जाएगी बहुत ही जल्दी। लेकिन हम उस हर स्थिति को मॉनिटर कर रहे हैं और उसका जो काउंटर हमें जो करना है वो उसके लिए हम पूरे प्रयास कर रहे हैं और हमें मालूम है कि हमें क्या कैपेबिलिटीज़ चाहिए जो कि हम एंटी सबमरीन वॉरफेयर के एरिया में जो हमें चाहिए होंगी। तो और भी जो कैपेबिलिटीज़ जो चीन से आ रही हैं या बाकी देशों से आ रही हैं पाकिस्तान के पास, उसका हम मॉनिटर कर रहे हैं और उसके काउंटर क्या होने चाहिए और हमें कैसे अपने टैक्टिक्स को इवॉल्व करना है, कैसे अपने चेंज करना है, हमारी क्या कैपेबिलिटीज़ हमें चाहिए, उसका हम कंटिन्यूसली एक जो है रिव्यू करते रहते हैं और उसी हिसाब से हमारा इंडक्शन और एक्विजिशन प्रोफाइल चलता है। जहाँ तक चीन का सवाल है, हाँ उनका तीसरा एयरक्राफ्ट कैरियर आ गया है, लेकिन जैसे मैंने आपको बताया हमारे खुद जहाज़ जो है अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन है, जो डिलीवरी हो रही है अगले 2 सालों में, और नए जो जहाज़ हम AON जो हमें मिला है, जो कैपेबिलिटीज़ आएंगे अगले 5 से 7 साल में, तो हमें पूर्ण विश्वास है कि हम जो जितना हम कर सकते हैं और जितना हमें करना चाहिए वो हम कर रहे हैं उस पर्सपेक्टिव।
All right, my colleague Ashik Mir is joining me with more details. Ashik, what can you tell us about the Vice Chief of Naval Staff Vice Admiral Sanjay Vatsayan's statement?
Yes, the Indian Navy is keeping a sharp eye on increasing Chinese involvement in the Indian Ocean region. And speaking at the curtain raiser event for Swamlanban 2025, the Vice Admiral Sanjay Vatsayan confirmed that China is not only supplying submarines and warships to Pakistan, but is also strengthening its presence in the regional waters. He emphasizes that Indian Navy is fully aware of submarine inductions in Pakistan with Chinese help and is actively working to bolster India's anti-submarine warfare capabilities. The Vice Chief assured that India is not just monitoring the developments but has also built a robust induction and acquisition roadmap to counter any threat. He also said that the Navy is full confidence in its preparedness and is committed to safeguarding India's maritime interests. The Vice Admiral also confirmed China's third aircraft carrier induction, but pointed out that India will receive multiple aircraft in the next 2 years, adding strength to its maritime fleet. Meanwhile, the Indian Navy continues to monitor around 40 to 50 foreign ships operating in the Indian Ocean daily, operating its capability to respond any contingency. And also, the Swamlanban 2025 around the corner, India's drive for maritime self-reliance and technological advance will be in focus. Back to you, studio.
All right, thank you for that. And now, of course, I have my guest, Major General Sudhakarji, geopolitical and defense expert, joining me. Now, Major General Sudhakarji, my question to you is that, China and Pakistan continue to create problems for India. Now, there's, of course, a statement coming in from Vice Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Sanjay Vatsayan, excuse me, saying that the Indian Navy is, of course, aware that China is providing submarines to Pakistan. What would you like to say?
Well, this is definitely not a very welcome development taking place. China and Pakistan collaboration is well known to one and all. But the fact remains that China is one of the countries which has got major projects of swing out submarines faster than America or any other country in the world, or the shipbuilding capability is one of the fastest that is seen in the world. So under these circumstances, India, although we have around 16 plus 2, 18 plus 1, 19 submarines, but they may not be sufficient because the threat is always live and potent, and that is Pakistan and China put together. They would be able to flood the Indian Ocean, that is the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal, with submarines which may be detrimental to the balance of power as far as the military might is concerned. That is one. Second issue is that Pakistan, China, they have been carrying out the naval exercises almost on regular basis. This capability of Pakistan acquiring submarines from China is going by the numbers, the density of submarines is definitely going to give a very competitive edge. So under these circumstances, India has to not only speed up manufacturing capability, but also has to accelerate its process of having more number of submarines, because the future war, naval war, is going to be fought by mainly by the submarines. So therefore, one has to have the capability. And last point I wish to make is about the triad capability. We have two SSBN submarines with us. We need to actually speed up and try and make sure that we have more number of nuclear-powered submarines available in our country, in our fleet, which will enhance our capability, not only the defensive but also offensive capability. Back to you.
Now, Major General Sudhakar ji, I also want to ask you that, just to make our viewers understand, why is anti-submarine warfare very important? Because the statement also added that the Indian Navy is working towards strengthening the country's defense systems and especially anti-submarine warfare.
Yeah, like I said, good question, anti-submarine warfare, because like I said, your naval supremacy is just not by the aircraft carrier, but the underwater capability, the dominance of underwater capability. If Pakistan is going to have, if not more, but competitive numbers available, it can actually infiltrate along our western coast as also come into the eastern coast with the help of China, and they will be able to make our naval forces deter in both the flanks of Indian Ocean. So therefore, in order to keep them under check, you need to have not only aerial platforms, so looking at the anti-submarine capability of the enemy, but also we need to have the underwater capability of keeping the enemy's submarines under check so that they don't get closer to our coastal areas and threaten our military and non-military assets. Back to you.